What's up? This is Seafood Cuddle, and in this video, we'll be opening up the Kung-Fu fan. Now, I've made this video before on my previous channel, but I wanted to make this again because I want to explain how to open it up with the left hand as well. Sometimes if you're lucky and you have double fans, sometimes you have a fan that is made for your left hand, so the technique is the same. But most people will have the common right hand opening fan, and so once you switch hands, you have to change the technique, and I just wanted to share that. Okay, now fan opening basics are, they usually only open one direction. If you try to open it the other way, it's going to get stuck. Okay, so find that natural, just open up the fan on your own, and then if you're going to grab with your right hand, grab this one that's closest to you, close that fan, and hold the very last time. So I'm going to hold the one that's exposed, and then I'm just going to let the fan drop. Okay, now to close it, I want to go in the opposite direction, and I'm just going to flick it back this way. All right, so get used to it. When you open the fan, typically you're going to try to aim for your towards the inside or towards your opposite hand. So for my right hand, I let it drop towards my left. Okay, now once I get comfortable with that, my grip is going to change. I'm going to grab down lower on the fan, and I'm also going to put my thumb and my index finger on this last time. My other fingers are going to hold onto it from here. And then I want to keep it sideways. All right, if I open towards myself, I could end up hitting myself. So I want to add a little bit of a flick with the wrist towards the inside. Now to close it, I'm just going to open these fingers up. I still want to hold with my index finger and my thumb, and I flick in the opposite direction. Now, once I switch this over, I can't follow the same technique because then it's going to get stuck. Okay, so instead of holding the time that's closest to me with my thumb and index finger, I have to hold the one away from me. So again, do this by letting the fan drop open. And then grab the top part here. Close it, let it drop open again. Do this a couple of times so you start understanding the natural grip. But once you grip here, your thumb can't be close to you. It has to go all the way across the fan to the other side. And then that way you can work on having that pop open. Okay? Again, I'm going to be flicking towards the other side, towards my other hand. And then to close the fan, I go in the opposite direction. So down this way, up this way. Now, of course, once you have this, you can work on the toss. And that's going to go in the opposite direction of our usual open up. So just like how we flick back to close the fan, we want to do the same thing, but we're going to start by thinking of flicking more upward. And then as you do this, it'll get a nice little rotation here. As you let go, pop up and out of your hand, and then you can catch it. Okay, that's more of the fancy way of doing it, but the main thing is so that you can open up with your right hand and your left hand naturally with just the same fan. Okay, if you're a fan of this technique, be sure to check out my other fan techniques. I'm going to have some fancy hand switches and some other things that you guys can do with the Kung Fu fan. Till next time, this is Seafood Cuddle.
Bam! Fist with a forearm.